A dad wants to build some serious girl power. He wants to build his girls and yours into entrepreneurs. So let's meet the author of the Startup Squad book series, Brian Weisfeld. Thank you so much for joining us.
Good morning. Thanks for having me.
Well, what inspired this book series?
It was my daughters. As you said, I saw my older daughter try to sell Girl Scout cookies and run a charity bake sale with a lot of enthusiasm, but no idea what to actually do. And I realized that lemonade stands and bake sales, these things teach kids life skills that can help them be more successful when they grow up.
Now, you mentioned life skills. Any other reasons why it's more important for girls to own their own businesses?
Yeah, the other inspiration here was I just wasn't crazy about a lot of the influences I saw from my daughters. I just wanted there to be more empowering books and things like that. And girls and entrepreneurship is not something that there's a lot of subject matter on. And so I wanted to create a book to not only inspire girls to open up their first businesses, but also to include some business tips so that when they do get that inspiration, they can do a better job of it, and to create a community of girlpreneurs so they can see girls like them actually running big businesses.
And this amazing video that you sent us, can you tell me what this event was?
Yeah, at our book launch, we had a girlpreneur market with 25 different girls running their own businesses. Everything from lemonade stands to bake sales to girls that had self-published their own books. And we are all about trying to get more people aware of these amazing girlpreneurs. Can I tell you about my favorite girlpreneur?
Please do.
There's a girl named Reese in Virginia who realized that when kids get finished with their stuffed animals, they either throw them away or they donate them to charity. So she collects all these used stuffed animals, cleans them up, makes them look good as new, and then she rips off their heads and sews them back on different bodies. This is a pig giraffe.
Oh my
How
gosh.
cute is that?
That
Isn't
is
that
the
great?
cutest end to a really morbid story. That was adorable.
It's called Wild and Wacky Pets is her business. So from the minds of kids come amazing things.
Absolutely. I absolutely love that. Tell me a little bit more about how an entrepreneurial mindset at 6, 7, or 8 can help a girl as she becomes a woman.
The big thing about an entrepreneurial mindset is getting comfortable with risk and getting comfortable with failure. Especially think of a lemonade stand, more people are going to say no than say yes. And so there's studies that say 65% of the jobs that our kids are going to grow up to fill haven't been invented yet. So how do you train a kid for a job that doesn't exist? You train them how to think. You train them to see opportunities instead of problems. You train them to get comfortable with risk and be okay with failure. And all those sorts of things you can learn from entrepreneurship.
Especially that skill about teaching a child about being okay with risk, failure, rejection. How can parents go about doing that?
The big thing is, I'm a parent. It's hard when you see a kid about to make a wrong decision or make an error, but you have to let them go. We as humans learn so much more from our failures than our successes. So first thing is inspire. If your kids are interested in whatever they're interested in, they can start a business. If they like animals, they can start a dog walking business or a pet sitting business. If they like to cook or bake, they can sell those products. So get them to start a business based upon things that they're interested in, and then let them find their own way.
Well, everybody, we will have a link to the Startup Squad book series. And if you want to see the pig giraffe again, we'll have that link as well at fox2now.com. Brian Weisfeld, this was so much fun. Thank you so much for your help.
Thank you so much.